Today I am making my cheesy beef and potato casserole. So I'm just going to get started, and here are the ingredients. Now I have 1 pound of ground beef, and we're going to put it into our pan right here that I've got heating up. And also, as you can see, I've got about 4 cups of boiling water right here. And I've also got about 4 medium-sized potatoes that I've sliced. So we're just going to put these potatoes into my boiling water here. Actually, I think it was about 5 potatoes I done, so we'll see how it turns out. Okay, now we're just going to brown our hamburger up here a little bit. And then to our hamburger, we are going to add a little bit of pepper, probably maybe about 1/8 of a teaspoon or so. Some salt, probably about, I don't know, about 1/8 of a teaspoon or so. Some of the Cavenders all-purpose Greek seasoning. And the same, about 1/8 of a teaspoon or so. Some onion powder, which I have 1 teaspoon of the onion powder. I'm going to put that in. We're going to mix this all up. And I've been doing this recipe since I was about 15 or so. It's a really good recipe. A lot of people have been asking me for a good casserole dish. I haven't made a lot of casseroles, but this is one that I think you guys will really like. So I'm gonna get this all browned up here, and I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit on our potatoes, because we want to cook our potatoes, at least get them about halfway cooked through, so it don't take very long in the oven. And you are going to want to put your oven on, preheat your oven on 375. So we're going to get that going. And also, I still have a few Christmas videos I'm going to put out. I've got 2 pies that I'm going to make this year. One is going to be a pecan pie, and the other one is going to be an Oreo no-bake chocolate cream pie. So I think you guys will really like that. And I still have my 2-ingredient fudge that I'm going to be doing for you guys. A lot of people have been asking, where's the fudge recipe? So that one's still coming. And now we're getting this all browned up a little bit here. As you can see, it's getting pretty browned up here. I'm going to let these boil a little bit. Okay, now to my hamburger here, I am going to add, it's a 4-ounce can of mushrooms drained, and that comes out to about a cup or so. So about a cup of mushrooms, and I have 3 cloves of garlic diced up, I tried to get them minced up as good as I could. I probably should have put them in the chopper, but that's okay. And then we're going to mix that in a little bit here. The garlic in this is really, really good too. A lot of people put onions, but I just use the onion powder and then the chopped up garlic. I think the garlic gives it a little bit better of a bite than just regular onions. So, but if you like onions, be more than happy to add them into your mix. So, okay, and then to this we are going to add a half a cup of red bell pepper. And a half a cup of the yellow bell pepper. We're going to give that a good stir. And as you can see, it looks so good and it smells really good too. And I don't know what it is about the Cavenders all-purpose Greek seasoning, but that stuff, I put it in a lot of my recipes because it just makes it taste so good. You know, I'm not really quite sure what the ingredients are in it. I haven't looked, but it sure is good. A very good seasoning. So, okay, now our hamburger's pretty well all browned up. And to this we are going to add, now I'm only going to do 4 ounces of softened cream cheese. And I have about, well, this is a 16-ounce tub of sour cream, and it's about half full. So I'm going to do 8 ounces of sour cream. Grab a hot pad here so we can hang onto our frying pan and get this all mixed up in. We're going to turn this down to about medium-low or so. And the hamburger that I used is lean, so there's no fat in this. So I like using the lean hamburger just so I don't have to, you know, drain the grease off of it. And I think it's a little bit more healthier for you, from what I'm told anyways. So excuse me, goodness. Okay, so we got this down on low, and we're mixing it in really good. You want to get it mixed really, really good here. Okay, and then also I add 1 can of cream of chicken soup. We're going to add to this. Mix that in really good. The soup gives it a really good flavor. The mix with the sour cream and the softened cream cheese, oh my gosh, this is so good. You guys are gonna just love it. And mixed in with all this beef, really, really good. Very good casserole. I think you guys will like it a lot. So, okay, so we got that mixed in really good. And then now we are going to add a half a cup of milk. This is heating up really good, even just on low. It's seems to be doing good. So you just want to mix up your mix really good with your soup and your milk. And then we have one more thing to add to this, and it is a can of mixed vegetables. So this is a really good way to get your kids to eat vegetables if they won't touch them. So in this dish, you're going to have your meat, your vegetables, your potatoes, all in one, plus cheese, sour cream. Really good, and it makes a lot. Oh my gosh, this is going to feed at least 6-8 people. So, you know, and it's not real expensive either. Probably you can feed 6-8 people for under $10. So, okay. Now, got that all mixed up, and I have a 9x13 baking dish here, and I coated the bottom with butter because I don't want my potatoes sticking to the bottom. So we are going to shut our potatoes off, and they've been cooking for probably about 5-10 minutes or so by now. So they're cooked about halfway through. And then we are going to layer these in the bottom of our pan. Shut our mixture off there. The first time I ever made this, I didn't cook my potatoes. I just put them in there, and I thought, oh, they'll be done in, you know, 35 minutes or so. Nope, not the case. My casserole was in the oven. Oh gosh, it was like an hour and a half before the potatoes were done. And I don't know why. It seems like when you make au gratin potatoes, you have to cook them in the oven for like an hour and a half, and I don't know why they don't get done before then. You would think that they would get done before then, but not so. So it helps a lot to put your potatoes in and boil them before you put them in the oven, unless you don't care, you know, dinner's an hour or two away or whatever, you know. So anyways, okay, so we've got all our potatoes on the bottom, not all of them, but a sheet of potatoes here, and then we are going to take just a little bit of our cheese. Now I have a 1.5 cups of medium shredded cheddar cheese, and we are just going to put just a little bit on the bottom of our potatoes. And then also I have 2 cups of Monterey Jack. We are going to put just a little bit of that on our potatoes. And then we're just going to build layers up until all our mixture is gone. So now we're going to take our hamburger mixture, and we are going to layer it over our potatoes and cheese. I don't know what everybody's cooking for Christmas this year, but if you guys want to leave me some comments, let me know what everybody's cooking, and maybe even some recipes. I would really like that. bit more here. There we go. Okay, and then after that, we're going to put a little bit more cheese on top of that. A little bit of Monterey Jack. Okay, and then we are going to take our potatoes, get some more out of here, out of our water, and we are going to layer them. Another layer. Grab a fork and spread them out. I think I cooked just about enough potatoes. Yeah, I thought I only cooked about 4, but I think there's about 5 medium potatoes here. And that usually makes about 2 layers. So I don't know if anybody else has made type of a potato, you know, hamburger cheesy casserole before. I know a lot of people use like the white egg noodles or other noodles for it instead of potatoes, but I like using the potatoes more than I do like the egg noodles or other noodles. I just think the potatoes, I think, are just I don't know, I think potatoes are a little better for you. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So anyways, okay, so now we are going to put the rest of our mixture on top of our potatoes here. And like I said, this is a really good way to hide your vegetables if you have a picky eater. I know when my kids were younger, they were so picky about eating vegetables, and I don't know why kids are like that. Maybe it's the color of them or something. I don't know. So, anyways. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Now we are going to finish topping this with the rest of our cheese. And the rest of our Monterey Jack. Oh, this is so good. You guys are really going to like this. So, and I think the Monterey Jack cheese in this is a little bit better than like mozzarella or something else. I've seen a lot of people use mozzarella and just plain cheddar cheese. But I think the cheddar cheese and the mozzarella together is really good. So, okay, so it's done. And then we are going to put it in our 375 preheated oven for 35 to 40 minutes. And when it's done, I am going to come back and take it out and show you guys the result. I will be right back. Hi everyone, and we are back. Now our beef and potato cheesy casserole has been in the oven for about 30 minutes or so. And I've already taken it out, as you can see, and it's been sitting for about 10 minutes now. So we are going to cut into it and show you the result. Alrighty, got a bowl here. Ooh. Oh yeah, that looks great. Yes. Yep. And I think you guys will all really like this. Here's the end result. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there it is. And it feeds between about 6 and 8 people, maybe even more than that. So it's a really good, easy, cheap meal, and I think you guys will all like it. And if you guys haven't subscribed to me yet, please do, and hit that thumbs up button for me, and hit the bell so you guys can get notifications from me. And I will be doing another video here probably later on today. And so I just want to thank everybody for coming out and watching me, and you all have a good day.